Morning guys, how are you? Just wanted to have a quick look at some of these pairs that we know, first of all identified on Sunday. We had a bit of a look at them on Monday. Yesterday I didn't get back to you guys, it's school holidays, took the kids to the zoo, so I didn't get a chance to update, but there wasn't much to update yesterday anyway. So we'll just jump on the charts, we'll have a quick look through, and then we'll have a quick chat at the end of it, because there's other things I want to talk about a bit later in the day as well. Alright guys, let's jump on the charts. Cool. Good morning guys, how you doing? Just a quick update on where we're at with the charts for the week. So just remembering on Aussie New Zealand, we had this left shoulder, head and right shoulder, this big pattern, the heads and shoulders full target all the way down here. We're expecting on open this week for price to come back up into these levels and then push short. So I'm just going to jump back to H4. Okay, so price, it just stuffed around in here for a little while. I was expecting it to come up into this level and give us some price action head short. It hasn't done that. It might still come back up into this 50% retracement, take a third bite at it from there, which is you could expect. So we've got a bit of a trend down. So phase 1, phase 2, phase 1, potential phase 2 and a potential phase 1. That would certainly give us another short trade down into these areas. But just on standby with that one, guys. As it gets further and further into the week, it's getting less and less appealing. So the other one was pound CAD. Now on pound CAD, if we remember on weekly, always do analysis on weekly and monthly. So we've got this nice price action in here, and we're looking to get short. We're looking for a 50% retracement of this very bearish engulfing close here on the weekly chart. So we just cruise down to daily. Sorry, H4 makes it look a bit better. It didn't come up to the 50%. There's our 50% there. It come up, it just touched the 38.2 with the top of a pin bar, and then it's rolled over from there. Look, coming into these levels and then getting price action, that's fine. But for me personally, it's not enough of a retracement. If I enter I was watching this trade. I watch it every 4 hours once I get close, and it was. And I considered taking this trade, but I just can't get enough risk to reward, because if I place my entry here and my stop only 35, 40 pips above here, then the chances are that price is still going to meander up to this 50%. It'll take me out before the trade really sets up, from my strategy anyway. So an opportunity there to go short, but again, until it gets up to these levels, then I'm just not interested. So that one's turned over. The market has gone short from there. It might still meander back up, but that one's getting less appealing also. Pound Aussie. Now this one's probably one of the best of the four. So we'll just have a bit of a look. So we've got the big phase 1 down, and we're coming up. These are our monthly and weekly analysis trigger for short. So we're still looking at these levels. It's fairly likely that price will come up in the next, half a day or day into this 50% retracement again, which we just look back on the weekly. Remember, guys, a big bearish pin bar here. So we're looking for a 50% retracement. Let's drop back. So I'm just waiting for a price just to tick away in here today, maybe in the morning tomorrow, just do whatever it likes, and then waiting for some price action here. Then we're going to get short. So we've got a phase 1 down, phase 2 meander across, then we'll get a fairly strong push down, I would have thought. It also targets around that 1.27 Fibonacci extension level, which is pretty cool. Just jump back up to daily. Target's still down in this area here, which corresponds with our uptrend. So 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, hoping for the 4th one here, and then price should continue on its bullish rampage from a monthly perspective. All right, we'll just go across to US CAD quickly. So we have got here the heads and shoulders pattern, if we remember. So this is our daily chart. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We were waiting for price to come up into the 50 or 61. It hasn't. It's rolled over at 38.2, and it's gone down on daily close. It's closed below that, beneath that neckline. Now, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but heads and shoulders patterns are stronger if the right shoulder is lower than the left shoulder. Okay, so not as big a retracement was a pretty good indication. So now that it's closed below the neckline, I'd like to see another daily close below the neckline to confirm a break. So left shoulder being higher, head, right shoulder being lower. Second daily close tomorrow morning below the neckline will give us confirmation of the break. Then we'll wait for a retest. Then we're going to get short, guys. So what happens? If I just click on that, double up, bring it up there. The depth of the head on a heads and shoulders pattern is the target of the pattern playing out once the retest happens past the neckline. So if we just drop our crosshairs down there, look left, we've got support, we've got resistance, we've got a bit of support and resistance across here. So that would be a fairly obvious target, I would have thought. We just scoot back up to the weekly for a second, and we're aiming at these levels here. Just zoom out, excuse me. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3, 4, and coming down from the top, 1, 2, not quite a third touch. But I expect price just to continue to consolidate into this triangle for the next little while, but certainly price down here for a target. All right, guys, so that's all we've got on the charts at the moment. Actually, there's another chart or two coming up in the next couple of days. I've started doing some fairly deep technical analysis. I won't bore you with that just yet, because they may or may not set the pattern up. But just stay posted every day, guys, because every day that ticks by, there's potential another opportunity in the market. And I'm spending quite a lot of time on these charts, so I hope to give you guys a bit of a heads up on things that you might have missed yourselves. All right, I'll just scoot back across to the other view for a minute, just a quick close out, and I will talk to you probably later in the afternoon or maybe tomorrow morning. I've just got a couple other things that I'd like to talk to you guys about, not on the terminal specifically, but just on a bit of psychology. I just had a bit of an epiphany last night as I was laying in bed, and I thought I might share it with you guys. All right, guys, I will talk to you very shortly. Okay, thanks. All right, guys, so you can see that a couple of those pairs rolled over early. So we've got Aussie New Zealand, didn't quite retrace into those levels. It's still good, but it's getting further and further sideways. So the chances of it recovering up to those levels are probably getting slimmer and slimmer. And pound CAD also rolled over early. I would have liked to see it retrace into that 50% level of that weekly pin, but it just didn't. It let go last night. It had some nice price action on H4. It would have been a good entry for short, probably. I still wouldn't have taken it. I saw the pin bar set up on H4 last night. I just wouldn't have taken it because it was only at that 38.6 retracement, which is not deep enough for me. I just can't get enough risk to reward, so I'd rather miss the trade already. So just in conclusion, we haven't taken a trade this week. There's still two really good opportunities coming up with that heads and shoulders on USD CAD, and I'm really waiting for that pound Oz just to come right into that 50% level. As soon as both those things happen, then we're game on, guys. We're going to be trading short and hopefully make some money this week. All right, guys, I will talk to you in the next video. Thanks. Have a good day. Happy trading. Cool.